Hello, Spurs fans. It's me, the Paul the Hotspur hippie. Where's the button? I've not been on for 2 days. Where is it? The only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Hope you're all well. It is a dark and quite nippy 7:52 in the evening on the 12th. What day is it today? Wednesday, something like that. I'd like to start the stream as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Wallumeteggle people of the Eora Nation. Pay my respects to their elders past, present and future, and recognise that sovereignty has never been ceded, always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Ingani Warramee to Darug people and mobs all over Australia and people all over the world. Woo! We got a bit of news. I'll come onto the chat. I've got a bit of news. You're supposed to see me singing. Well, as the headline, as the thumbnail says, has Tottenham finally found the contract shredder? It's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed. I'm hearing, there talks, there's things, there's a 5 million play out, but it could be that Tongi Ndombele finally, after a glittering career with Tottenham, he's made about 2 appearances. He's gone. Probably the worst signing we've ever made. Complete waste of money. But hey, sometimes you get them wrong. I think this is bringing to a close. I saw Irish Hotspur had a thumbnail. I haven't watched it, but he did a thing. It was like the end of the 2019 school. All those crap signings we made, they're bloody all going. They're all going at last. And just in case you're a finance nut, Tottenham have partnered up with BP. Remember this logo? This is when it was British Petroleum. Now it's a flower and they're all green. There's capitalism for you. Just change a petrol company's logo to a flower and make the letters lowercase so it's all nice and friendly. And that's it. Greenhouse effect solved. Done and dusted. So we're partnering for them with someone about EVs. I don't know. I fill my car up there. I don't know. I don't charge anything. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get to the chat. All right. Let's see what we got in. There's a few people watching. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all tickety-boo. Walking along the street, jumping up and clicking your heels to one side. We're getting into Euros fever soon, aren't we? Now, I saw before I got my chat thing ready, Bushman said, no, he said Stema, and I say, Evonista. That's what I say, which means nothing to you. Let's see what Melee reckons. What's he say? Where is he? I can't find him. He's an elusive character. Where is he? Here he is. Melee. Stema. Evonista. There we go, a bit of Melee. He probably wouldn't say that from the wrong side of the squiggly line. Martin, hello man, how you going? Member of the Hotspur Hippie Commune, Super Chats and memberships. If you want to support the channel, because I've been driving like an arsehole. Well, I'll rephrase that. I've been driving very hard. I don't drive like an arsehole. My don't drive like an arsehole tip is don't ever tailgate people. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. If they break, you've got nowhere to go. It's going to happen, mate. It's going to happen. Anyway, hope you're well. Says Martin, really enjoyed your stream with Chris the other day. I had a great old time, man. I don't go on other channels much, as people know. You know, it's not my thing. You know, there's a couple I'll go on, but I like Chris, and I thought his questions were fun. So yeah, I like Chris. He's got his own sort of take on things. Doesn't mean I agree with everything he says, you know, but he's a good guy. You know, he's a good guy. So I was quite happy to go on his stream. Welsh gal, hey, there's an excuse to push a button in there. Hey, here we go. Nostar, Paul from Pembrokeshire. Hope all is well in Sydney. Come on, you mighty Spurs. Peace and love, man. That's the way we do it here, man. Ooh. Hope you're well there, Welsh gal. Wait. Martin, yeah, this is the news, isn't it? This is the sort of, what is it? Oh, there's so much news flying around. This one looks like it is going to happen, doesn't it? But let's just hope so. It looks like Ndombele, says Martin, is going to get £5 million plus a few add-ons to terminate his contract, worth every penny to get him out of the club, in my opinion. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, there's swings and roundabouts, isn't there, to it? I mean, I suppose if we had him, if we didn't get rid of him, we'd have to loan him out again and fart and fuck about. But you know, it's crap having to do this, isn't it? You know, and I don't know if it sends a good message to players that, hey, come to Tottenham, you can arse about, and we'll pay out your half your contract. But it had to be done. It had to be done. This is a definite had to be done. So yeah. Bye, easy bye. Julian Mormon. Evening, gentlemen. Evening, Julian. Padfooters. Ooh, you're not a Harry Potter freak, are you? What's your... Hang on, I can't see your picture. Hang on, what's this? I can't make it out. It looks like Johnny Kidd. Is that Johnny Kidd and the Pirates? Anyway, hello. Very good morning from the USA. Hooray! Hey, USA! Let's play ball. So that's my Todd Bowley voice. I've never even heard Todd Bowley talk, but I just assume that's what he talks like because he knows nothing about football. Martin, we are interested in Tammy Abraham for around £20 million. Not sure he is the player we need at the club, really. Stratford FC are after him too. They can have him. No idea, man. You're not going to get any empty cabinet here because, as you know, I don't know about any player. And I'll always say the same thing. Good with his feet, commanding in the air, and a nice turn of pace. I've never heard of him. They can have him. Oh, well, that's one for West Ham, Stratford FC. Nice one. Hey, hello, Chris. He's here. He's Chris. Big up to all nice dancing girls in your intro. Yeah. Oh, God. The effort. I went through quite a few iterations of doing that. I've got another couple that I worked a lot on, but they just didn't look right. You know, one with like diamonds and fire and things like that. But yeah. It was fun doing it. In a hype, BP British pensions. No, apparently it stands for Beyond Petroleum. That's what it stands for now. Remember the old days, Tony Benn? I have in the future of my hand, or I have in my hand the future of Britain. All that bollocks. Paul, 1, 2, 3. Are you supporting England in the Euros? Of course. Of course. It's one of my 3 nationalities. I am supporting them. Although it's hard. I mean, look, yeah, I do want them to win, but they just bore me and let me down every time, you know. I mean, the one 4 years ago was a joke, wasn't it? You know, we had that. 1-0 up in the final, park the bus. So I don't know what the other, I mean, the word that I'm hearing mainly from England is that England have got the best team, but I don't know what the other teams are up to at the moment. I haven't seen them play. So it's easy to get caught up in that hype. I think on paper we've got a great team, but ever since I was that big, we've had good teams, and in my lifetime we've failed to qualify for 3 World Cups. So you know it's always disappointing. But yeah, of course, I'd love it if England won. It'd be brilliant. Oh, premature cough button there. Martin, the transfer merry-go-round begins in 2 days. Oh, hopefully we'll get quality business done early. Let's see, man. I mean, it's like, there's been so much talk, hasn't it? It's been crazy. Hang on. Have I got flags on in the background? No. Right, there we go. I'll just check in. Yeah, it'd be nice, isn't it? We seem to be moving that way of getting things done early, don't we? I think so. Late pie, I hope you keep them warm, mate. Well, I can't whinge too much. People in England will find this amusing that it was what was it today? It was 15 degrees today, and that's really cold for Sydney. Really cold. But it did get up to 21 later in the day, so I can't complain. But it feels cold. It feels like winter. But at least the winter is condensed here. It's quite short. It's only a couple of months. It's not like, you know, London where it's like, you know, from bloody October till March or something. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. Martin Preside. Today, my dream. Ooh. Welcome to Le Monde Mystère avec Martin Preside. I saw Tottenham winning that Carabao Cup. Is that it? Oh, even though it's just a dream, it felt surreal. Maybe I should stop getting upset. Look, if you're going to dream big. Dream big. I don't dream. The only recent dream I can remember of Tottenham was I was playing for them and I scored a goal, even though I was a defender. I can't remember who we were playing. But that's it. It wasn't for anything, really. But it was fun. It's fun. See, if you're going to dream, you might as well have a silly dream. Mark N. Hello, my good man. How are you? Much love. Hello, Mark. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, Nate Pie 3. Yeah, British, Irish, and Australian. 3 of them. Because they don't mean anything to me. So I just use it for my own nefarious advantage. I used to support England, says Marpin, but this time I'm going for the Netherlands, for Van der Ven. Yeah, well, he's. I heard he played the other night, came on in the 66th minute, something like that. And was it Son? He played for Korea, or was it 140 caps or something? Amazing. So sort of 2 ends of the spectrum there, although Sonny's got a few years to go. But yeah, it'd be great. Great to see how Van der Ven gets on. I mean, if there's someone better than him as a Dutch defender, I'd love to know who it is. Rob, oi! I think. Or is it oh? I can't tell. I think it's oi! Ask those experts who say we've got the best team to give a full breakdown on other teams. They probably put on a Manchester City shirt. Yeah, a bit of Jamie O'Hara. I hear he's saying we're going to do well next year. I couldn't give a bollocks what he says. Couldn't give a shit. Martin, are you doing an England watch along? That's the plan, man. I'm sort of, I'm toying with the idea of going pretty nocturnal. So working doing nights, so I can at least when I'm driving around listen to the football and be, when England are playing, do watch-alongs. Yeah, I want to. That's the idea at the moment. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. If you want to know if that's the case, click subscribe and the notification bell, because it might be a last-minute thing, but I'd like to, Ronnie! We got a Ronnie in. Hello, we are linked with so many players. I know, we're going to have a 100-man squad. I know, it's going to be like a centipede. Well, 2 centipedes, legs-wise. No, hang on. Is it 100 legs or 100 pairs of legs? It's 100 legs, isn't it? Yeah. It's been a long day, folks. It's been a long day. I'll just wait till they're holding up the Spurs shirt. I'm kind of with you on that one, man. I mean, it's... And then, look, there's loads of channels that do good content about who's on the radar and that sort of thing, but it's just not my thing. I can't be stuffed. I'll wait till the temperature heats up a bit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Mark N says, did you know that Big Vic is the first Spurs goalkeeper since the 06 season not to make a mistake that led to a goal? No. Is that right? Did he not do anything? Did he not cock anything up? I mean, I get it, you can't save everything, but, well, 06. Oh, you're in a Brad Friedel days there, aren't you? Wow. How about that? 06, that's even further back than that. Hey, well, he's a great goalkeeper. He's a great goalkeeper, Vicario. I think he's turned out magnificently for us. Side answer, THFC 83. Hi everyone, and Paul. I'm not part of humanity. I'm just sort of fucking out there somewhere. Paul 123. I thought he made some mistakes on corners which led to a goal. Yeah, it's interesting what you would classify as a mistake, isn't it? I mean, there was a couple of times, I think it was about 2 times where he got sort of bundled over. But is that maybe Mark means like a kick out and the kick goes to the wrong person, because that's what we were seeing a fair bit from. Well, not a fair bit, but now and then we'd get that from Hugo. I can't remember Brad Friedel doing that. I thought Brad Friedel was a good goalkeeper as well. Meta Football TV. Someone hasn't hit the thumbs up button. Do it quickly and in silence before I let Millet know. Yeah, well, we don't want that. We don't want that. Hit the Jebempty Dobro like button. Budala. It means hit the very nice like button. I don't think YouTube speaks lingo. I think we can get away with stuff like that. Pitchka. Oh, no. Shh. Millet. Shh. Sean D, another member of the commune. They're all flocking in tonight, aren't they? Hello, man. Hello, all. Can't wait to see more Spurs news. Well, yeah, me too, man. You've come to the wrong place. No, you've come to the right place. Right place. Remember, here's tonight's headline. Bollocks. Where is it? Where is it? It's hidden under the thing. Anyway, there we go. We'll have to get Ange fixed watching ITV Euros coverage in UK. ITV signed Ange. I know, that's hilarious, isn't it? Well, when he there was a period of time where he was sacked as Australian youth coach, and I think he went to manage like a Greek team and a New Zealand team. But he was a pundit on TV over here. He's great because he's got a football brain, man. He understands football. Martin Prasad, we can't control our dreams. Well, sometimes you can. Sometimes you can. Sometimes I know I'm dreaming. There's certain things that trigger it. Not reliably, but I'll suddenly think, this is a dream, and then I'll just fly. Or do something naughty. what we see when we're sleeping. I saw a Carabao Cup, but I was way too happy. Well, if that's what's going to make you happy, you're going to be laughing this year, man. Laugher. Paul, 1, 2, 3. Paul, is it courier driving you do? No, it's far too responsible for me, man. I'm an Uber driver. Courier driver. No, you can't trust me. That sort of sounds like you have to start at a certain time and finish, and I can't do that anymore, man. I just can't. Well, again, I'd love England to win it, but I'm not sure about their defence. But I want all Spurs players to do well. That's always the default, isn't it? That's always the fallback. You always want the guys to do well, whoever they're playing for, in Copa America as well. I'll be keeping an eye on that. I think, if I was going to watch the Euros and Copa America, I don't think I'd be able to sleep, would I? But anyway, we'll figure it out at the time. Maybe Romero will get another cup. That'd be awesome. Oh, look at this, Destiny. Oh, whoops. Get with the program, Beatty. That's the wrong one. Destiny 5 has 5 hands. 5 hands. Vicario made many mistakes on corners. Many? I don't think so. I think he was all right, man. I think he was all right. Sean D. Paul Robinson was last with no mistakes, leading to goals in 06. Right, Paul Robinson. Oh, yeah. We have had some bloody good keepers. We've had some shit keepers, but we had some good keepers as well. I was lucky enough to see Ray Clements play week in, week out for a little bit. Oh, actually, no, it was a couple of years I saw him. God, he was so dominant in the 18-yard box. Really good keeper. I liked Eric the Viking as well. I like Eric Torsved. Although he was pretty cool. Paul Robinson was great. Brad Friedel. Then you go back a bit further in time, you got Pat Jennings and Ted Ditchburn, who Ted Ditchburn is Barry Davies' favourite keeper. So that's saying something. Right, Brazil, absolutely making videos on who's on the radar. Spurs Scouts makes no sense because it's never reliable until it's confirmed by Fabrizio. No, it's not even reliable when it's confirmed by Fabrizio. You know, Fabrizio, the man who you can pay his management company a few quid. Alleged. I don't know if this is even allegedly. I think this is true. Well, this is what Norwegian coaches were saying. They're saying this bloody Romano guy was tapping us up for a few quid to raise the profile of players. So I don't even trust Fabrizio, man. Never legit, or just trying to get clipped out of something. No, I don't know. I think that's unfair. I think there's channels out there who are just genuinely interested in this sort of stuff and want to talk about it. I think that's cool because there's plenty of people that want to watch that and know who's on the radar as well. It's just not something I can be bothered, keeping tabs on. But no, I don't think it's necessary clickbait. I think they're doing good content for people who want to see that sort of stuff. Martin, next Tuesday at 9 a.m. we learn the order in which we are going to beat the rest of the Premier League. Next Tuesday at 9 a.m. Oh, so that's next Tuesday at 6 p.m. here. Or is it? They don't. Oh, it'd be good if they drew it out at ping pong balls, wouldn't it? Like week 1, 13. Wolverhampton Wanderers will play Ipswich Town. It lasts for days, wouldn't it? No, nowadays you just get a computer and just go, that's it. Computer just shits it out in an instant. That's definitely given me some content for next Tuesday, Martin. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. I'll probably forget, but it's good. It gives us something to moan about, isn't it? Something to moan about. At Football TV, have a good day. Off to the police station. Wish me luck. Fuck them. You take some telephone books. See how they like it. So, come here, officer. I've just dropped something. It's gone to the bottom of the stairs. Oh, there you go. Shoes on the other foot now, eh? Headline is Tottenham are monitoring. Yeah, that's true. It's true, isn't it? We're monitoring everything. The only person that's monitoring anything is Ange Postecoglou. He's deep ensconced in these Postecogopoulos. He's put where the nexus of all football information meets, and he sticks his head in and absorbs it all. He absorbs it all. He's like the brainiac of football. But yeah, Tottenham are monitoring. Snitches get stitches. That's it, man. Oh, no, you're not implying that. No, Chris ain't that. Chris ain't that. He's no dobber. Paul, I'm learning to drive as well. It's weird at first, but the more you do it, the better you get. That's like anything. I can just see a comment by Blind as a bat coming up. Peter Cahigius Heil. Fuck me. Fucking Bobby Mims, man. So this is when I was at school and it was all Arsenal people. And that's what they used to call me. They used to call me Bobby Mims because my footballing career at that school was, fuck it. I thought there were tryouts and I thought, I'll try out in goal. And I didn't really have to do anything in this practice match. But the other team got a penalty, which I saved. And so they thought I was really good. In fact, really what I think, I was just standing there thinking, I'm just going to dive left as far as I can. And I was right near the post and the ball hit my hand. It's like, oh, bollocks. I saved it. So they picked me for the team and I let 3 goals in 10 minutes and I was substituted. And after that, I just was called Bobby Mims all bloody year because I don't know if you remember that Bobby Mims. I think it was against QPR where he got down and just went in between his legs. But hey, he had a good career at Blackburn in the end. And he seems like a nice guy as well. So I don't mind being called Bobby Mims now. Hype. Yeah. Mark Ian, I don't know if it's just me, but I think that maybe when South Korea lost in the Asia Cup, I think that affected Son. It might have done. I mean, it shouldn't, but it might well have done, because he desperately wants success for South Korea. Of course, Ange Postecoglou robbed him of that chance in 2015, which made me very happy. And it made Son cry. But that was before he was a Spurs player, I think. I think he was still at Bayern Leverkusen. We just signed him after that tournament. So he's all right. I was allowed to laugh at him. Mark M. Big Ange likes the youngsters more and Hall. They could get Europe League big time. I saw... I probably won't be able to see. I saw something pop up where it said... I didn't really read it because it said like... 2 youngsters that Ange would like to promote to play Europa League football. So that was it, was it? So it was Terrell Turi? I forgot his name. The only thing I thought about Hall was he passed backwards a little bit, but maybe he's good. But Mikey Moore, it's his chance, isn't it? It's his chance to shine. Wait, just do that. I've moved my camera back a little bit so I can sit out from the green screen a little bit. About as far as I can get. There we go. Don't want to spoil the illusion, Oh, shit. Yeah, it'd be nice to see. But I still want to win the bloody thing. Fans Radfar 3-1 Spurs. Big up, Paul. Hope you're well. Yeah, not bad, man. This time next year, we'll be talking about a great... We just finished with the quadruple, yeah. Who'd have thought, eh? Well, I think Martin's in there, you're in here, I'm here. We were first. Oh, well, I mean, maybe it doesn't count when you say it every year, but it's something, isn't it? Yeah, Eric the Viking, he was a good guy. Eric the Viking was a good keeper, says Martin. Yeah, I liked Eric the Viking. Well, got us an FA Cup, didn't he? So that's all right. Go. Oh. Yippee-yi-yo. Ghost Riders in. Oh, is that a tune? Fuck. I'll get it right next time. Tour de Keepers, my mate had Casey Keller's season ticket and I watched a couple of games in his box with Stefan Freund and Ziege, who spent the entire game complaining they'd been dropped. Ah, well, it's unlucky, isn't it? Yeah, bollocks, I saved it. Well, wasn't, they couldn't believe it. It looked like a really good save. I mean, it was a fluke, but it was a good save because I did tip it round the post. But that's all. That was the limit. Ghost Rider, not Spurs, but as a kid, I got Pat Jennings' autograph. That's a good. He's a good guy. When he made an appearance at Co-op. Are there still co-ops in England? In Orpington, South East London. Not sure footballers frequent co-op nowadays. I saw Pat Jennings play for Northern Ireland once against England. It was good. It was good to see him. I mean, that's how good Pat Jennings is. He was a guy who went to Arsenal, and he went to Arsenal in a huff. I mean, Tottenham did him dirty, no doubt about it. So he thought, bugger you, I'm going to Arsenal. But I think both Arsenal fans and Spurs fans all love the guy. From Newry. Great guy. Southgate. What, already? Now? Before the tournament? Is that what we're gonna do, is it? Yeah, probably a good thing. Get in I don't know. Who would you get in? Michael Whale. Is he still around? He was a sports reporter on LWT. Michael Whale. Who else could you get in? Stuart Hall. I don't know about getting Stuart Hall. Eddie Waring. No, Eddie Waring's gone. They're all gone, all the experts. Let's see. I haven't checked with the debate panel. Are England going to win? Are England going to win the Euros, gentlemen? Yeah, Harry Redknapp. See, this is what I reckon as well, man. I reckon England manager job is a good position for like a seasoned campaigner, because I don't think it's a full-time job unless some corporate suits reckon it is. I just don't think it is. And I reckon a guy that, because you don't have to buy and sell players and do contracts. You just need a football-headed person. Come on, lads, let's go and play football. And I think Harry Redknapp would be great. I think he'd be a great England manager. Who else is there around? I mean, if you're looking at English people, let's keep it nationalistic. English people, Harry Redknapp would be top of my list, man. Top of my list. Martin Preside, Paul, do we need players? Of course we need better players, man. We always need better players. Michael Whale, that's a name from the past. See, this is a guy I haven't heard I've not heard about for ages. This is where I sort of do a Google. I find out he's passed away or something. Or he looks like Dobby. Oh. Oh. I don't know. He's just not on the internet anywhere. Michael Whale retired. Ballarat. That was the wrong one. Saturday Scene. Yeah, no. Big far cry from James Whale. James Whale's an absolute tit. Sean D, it's obvious Southgate is going after the Euros. Hopefully to Man United or Chelsea. That'd be fantastic. That'd be so good. That's why people are shouting for him to go. because they'll all be right. They'll be right, and people love being right. Oh, okay. So, do you think he's good? Because I don't think he's good. I know people love being right. I get that, but I think I don't think he's going to get fired because his contract's up in December anyway. He's not going to get fired after the Euros. The FA haven't got the balls to do that. It's just whether he leaves. Destiny 5. We need better centre backs and a better manager. What? Oh. I thought you were talking about Tottenham, mate. Okay, we're talking about England. Okay, good. And a better manager isn't scared. Who knows when to make subs? It's appalling, isn't it? It's like Gareth Southgate doesn't understand the basics of football. It's not. It's sort of one of those things. It's beyond. It's almost like beyond a matter of opinion. It's like it's a really big consensus, isn't it? It's like everyone kind of thinks, "What's this guy doing? We're playing so defensively." He doesn't change the team up apart from when we go 1-0 up and he thinks, "Oh, scary times. We're going to get a nosebleed or vertigo being 1-0 up. Let's all just cower back in the depths and try and push back the onslaught of balls just fucking coming in all over the place." Yasu says, I probably said that wrong, but I know what you mean. The only other Greek stuff I know is like really bad stuff, man. So, an innocent man like yourself. Fenurius Silakis. Yasu, imagine Ange managing the current England squad. Far out, man. I know England would win bloody everything, man. Seriously, they would. They would. Hands off. Hands off him, though. Don't you start agitating for Ange to be England manager. I don't know if he would. Oh, for England. Okay, yeah, good. Mark Messiah, though, I wasn't able to watch Harry Redknapp, but guess his style of football was pretty good. Yeah, it was. It was fun times. It was fun times. I really enjoyed watching it under Harry Redknapp. I enjoyed Martin Jol as well. Yeah, no, he was one of those less of the tactician. You know, the footballers had a lot of freedom, but the wheels fell off a bit. I mean, there was a lot of speculation about him becoming England manager, and then we sort of slid down the table a bit, and then the club sacked him, which I don't know about that. I think he was good. Destiny 5, I miss Harry Redknapp hanging out of his car window chatting about transfers. Yeah, he was an approachable guy, wasn't he? Approachable guy. Sean D. Breaking news. I saw a whisper of this myself as well, Sean, but I'll give you the scoop. News is Ten Hag is staying at Manchester United. I reckon it's bullshit, man. All right, not that you're full of shit. The reason I think this is bullshit is I think that's just the story they're putting out there, because I really think they're waiting for Gareth Southgate, and so that they can, after the Euros, because like at the moment everyone's agitated, aren't they? Agitated at Man United. Oh, you know, they haven't committed to Ten Hag, blah 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 blah. And I think that what they're doing is they're just playing silly buggers. They're playing stupid billionaire silly buggers. And it wouldn't surprise me. It's almost like this is a vote of confidence. You know, remember, I haven't seen it so much nowadays, but back in the day where a football manager would get, the full vote of confidence and then get sacked 2 days later by the club. I think this could be like that, man. I think it could be. But, hey, you never know. Sean D. I think Southgate has made a final, which not many have done. Yep. I hate the football they've played, but I can't argue the record. I can, man. I can. Mate, look, the last Euros was okay, but I don't know. The World Cups, man, we've bottled it. We've bottled it. And we bottled the last Euros. Yeah, we got to the final, and then what did we do? What did we do? And you have to say, well, I have to say, when I look back at the Euro tournament 4 years ago, England were the best. Italy were the best team in the tournament. I don't like Italy. I don't like the way they play, that style of play, but they were the best. So we weren't. And we've had a bit of luck in World Cup draws, and we've finagled it. We've been clever, with our group stage games. So I don't know, man. I don't know. The record. Look, England should be winning. England are good enough to have won something in the last 60 years, and they haven't. So record schmecord for me, man. See. Hang on. Let's get out of the breaking news studio. Ten Hag is staying at United. I don't know, man. I think it's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors just to keep the fans quiet. And then after the Euros, quelle surprise! J'ai présenté le Gareth Southgate. So what's going to happen? He'll tell Cockerell. Hola, Jose. Good evening, Paul, and all you great people's in the chat. Today's is transfer eve. No news is good news. Well, we might have Tanguy and Ndombele in the shredder. My theory is that our scouting just thought, well, Ndombele sounds a bit like Dembele. That's the only conclusion I can come to, really. I don't know why we got the guy in the first place. But we did. It was a sad chapter, and now he's gone. Chris Marshall, good day from Perth. Hello, man. Listen while on the road, usually. Excellent, man. Excellent. Oh, what are you, 3 hours behind or something? 5:30, something like that? Lovely work. Thank you very much, Chris. Thanks for, Chris, of course, did pull over, stop his engine before typing that. Someone's alluding that Chris Meta Football TV, maybe that's what Chris Meta Football's gone to the cops about. No, he's not a snitch. He's not a snitch. Chris is going there to get a victory for the common man. Destiny 5. Harry was like, Poch always flirting with other jobs. Oh, do you reckon? That might be something I didn't pick up on because of, 10,000 miles away. But is that right? Is it? Was Poch? I didn't even notice that with Poch either. So, cheers to Scoop, Paul. That's it. Scoop. You'll have to wear like a Homburg or a Trilby, not a Trilby, a fedora. There's something I hate about the modern world. People call Trilbys fedoras now. They got it the wrong way around. A fedora isn't the one with a small brim. That's a Trilby. But you need a little card that says press in under the band, the hat band. Destiny 510. We'll still be favourite to be sacked by the silly bookies, though. I agree, Paul. It's all smokescreen, isn't it? That's what it is. It's all just... There's nothing to see here. Ten Hag remains at Manchester United for another 4 years. What's going to be? Peter Gehagius. Ange is trying to emulate the Magyar style. Ooh, the galloping major of the Hungarian national team vote. One of the greatest sides. Yeah, nearly won the World Cup. Smashed England. Came close to winning the World Cup, but they were beaten by West Germany, wasn't it? Was that 54, was it? Yeah. But yes, why not? Why not? Ferenc Puskás, trained by Tottenham's own Arthur Lowe. Arthur Lowe. Arthur Lowe. You didn't realise that this guy won us the first division title in 1951, did you? This guy. And he trained Ferenc Puskás as well. Arthur Rowe. Empty cabinet. Elvis G. Oh, I didn't check the credit thing. I can't click it now because it ends the stream when I click on that thing. I'll have a look at it. I'm a bit tired tonight, maybe, but I'll have a look at it, man. We're not winning with. We're not. I don't think we are. I mean, if we are, it'd be despite him. I think, man. I think it'd be despite him. I don't think he deserves any credit at all. At all. Really. I think you're right, Elvis. Ghost Rider, isn't the stat Gareth has never beaten a top 10 side in competition? Hey, that's right. And that's where England always, yeah, you know, I mean, this is a good point because that's where England always fall over. Yeah, we'll beat Colombia and I don't know, wherever. But when it comes to like France or Italy, they're the games we always lose. We always lose. Ever since I can't remember beating one of those. I mean, I remember, you know, Brazil with David Seaman, all that shit. We beat Argentina once, as far as I can remember. West Germany. Remember, Germany have only won one World Cup. Don't let anyone tell you difference. Don't let them tell you this for shit, because they were West Germany. Germany has only won one. Yeah, it's always the way with England. Always the way. We're like the Tottenham of the world. We're like, you know, just the best of the rest. That's going to change next year when we win the quadruple. Oh, Peter Cadgis, though, this style evolves around the players capable of playing any position. That's going to be, yeah, I know. That's what I love. That's the sort of football I love, man, where it's kind of an organism. So people are free to run around knowing that gaps will be closed and assistance will be given. It's fantastic, man. Yep, I know what you're on about there, Peter. Oh, Adrian, cheer with a super chat. Thank you very much, man. Any predictions for the Euros? Pain, as Clubber Lang would say. That England could win it, but I haven't seen any internationals, man, apart from England playing, and they looked a bit ordinary. I mean, it could be the Netherlands. They seem to have they've got a good defensive side at least, so they might not let goals in. Spain, I don't think Portugal are going to get anywhere. I don't think old Ronaldo is going to get a cup. It could be a dark horse. It could be an outsider. That happens in the Euros where a team comes to the fore. Was it Norway or Denmark or Greece? That could happen. One of the big boys slips up and that's it. Peter Kahagis. It was the start of total football, which the Dutch emulated. Well, the start of total football, Tottenham Hotspur. Probably one of the teams that has the claim of fame of total football is a Burnley side in the 1930s as well. But total football, that kind of style, more originated as a development of the Scottish game, I believe. The Scottish game. The English game was like 8-1, like 8-1-1. Like everyone was 8 defenders and 1-1. That was the formation. It was such a dumb game. You know, like I'm talking about pre-World War One kind of stuff. And I think it was Scotland that sort of really enhanced that thinking. So Peter McWilliam was a Scottish guy from Inverness and came down to Tottenham and brought that style of football to Tottenham and trained the likes of Arthur Rowe and Vic Buckingham. Vic Buckingham was a Tottenham player who then went to, he brought total football to Ajax and Barcelona. So Tottenham's a big part in total football, but I love it. I love that idea of total football. Side answer to HFC 83. Don't know if you listened to the Gary Lineker podcast, but he had Gazza on there. Some of the stories are funny. Yeah, I've heard some of the stories before, but I did watch it the other day, and you gotta love Gazza, man. He's a class. He is a class act, and he seems to be doing all right at the moment, which is nice. You know, he has some good years, and then things happen or whatever, but he's still kicking about, and he seems in good spirits. He's yeah, I used to love watching him play, man. I used to love watching him play. Unbelievable player. I've only just noticed the background lift music. What do you mean background lift music? This is class. Hang on. Can't find it. Which one is it? It's me and my mates. Background elevator music. How dare you? Don't worry, Paul. Well, you know, I'm going to try. Cracking show, Dad's Army. It was. They don't lock it up to Mr. Mandarin. Sean D, we beat Germany in competition with Southgate. Did we? Germany is shit at the moment, though, as well, aren't they? That's why Ange keeps mentioning the spine of the team. I can see you're getting excited, Peter. So am I. The better players Ange gets, the more likely we are to see this sort of stuff. You know, every team he's had, I think, has been kind of a step up with that regard. Well, I don't know. The Celtic team, when I was watching Celtic when he was managing, they were great. They were really good fun to watch. We beat Germany and Spain and Italy recently. What, in competitions? Did we? No, not in competitions. Not when it meant something. Did we? Oh, we're not talking about that arsehole, what was it, Nations League or something. Did we? Look, maybe we did. What do I know? Mark N. Robson was unlucky penalties and the same as Venables in 96. I thought the 96 side was better than the 90 side. A lot of the time we were poor and usually do themselves in. Yeah, I think in 96 it was a good side because we played well all through. In 1990, I remember we didn't play that well and we just come off the back of a complete humiliation at the 88 Euros as well. It was a good side. You know, Batty, Platt, Lineker, Gascoigne, you know, it was a good side, but it took us a while to get going. And I remember there was all this hoo-ha, play a sweeper. And then eventually it was when we started playing Mark Wright as a sweeper, which I think people call a number 6 nowadays, but they move them in front of the defenders. That's all. When I hear people say number 6, the way they talk about number 6, it just sounds like a sweeper that's in front of the defenders instead of behind. It's arse. Destiny 5, Libero, as they called it in Italy. Ronaldo scored 2 goals last night. He looks sharp. Nah, it's not going to be his cup. No way. Peter Hedges, that's why Ange doesn't care about superstars, just player who can adapt to the system. That is the most important thing. The most important thing. Of course it is. They've got to be able to have the confidence to run around and back each other up. It's backing each other up, being aware. You need that football brain. I think you're on it, Peter. I think you're on it. Peter Gadgets, English game, long balls, didn't get them anywhere. We did an awful lot of that. It was just get the ball over the half. It wasn't quite from the goal. It was get the ball over the halfway line on the wing and then hoof it into the penalty box. And it just doesn't bloody work. It really doesn't. Spain in the qualifiers, that don't count, man. That doesn't count. I'm talking about tournaments, not Whoa. I don't know what you're doing means. I probably just said a bad word there. But yeah, the other word is obviously saying pitch car, which is a board game. You can Google that. There's a board game called Pitch Car where you flick like counters. That's what he means. That's what Daniel means. Sure thing, couldn't hear the music at all till you turned it up. Oh well, you know, some call it elevator music, so that's why it's just a bit of space filler, that's all. So you don't get sort of dead silence. So you probably don't hear it, but your brain is comforted by the fact that it's not echoey silence when I'm not talking. Because I've got it on ducking as well, so it doesn't so whenever I'm talking the volume automatically goes down. Who's this Daniel guy? I know. I know one of those words. I don't know what the other one is. Maybe Mountain Bushman will help me out with that one. France will win the Euros. Do you reckon they'll revenge some sort of vengeance for not winning the World Cup? See, England didn't beat France in the World Cup. We should have beaten them in the World Cup. It didn't bloody happen. Destiny 5, Lineker did do a poo. Was that against Ireland? It was against someone. Yeah, he did a poo on the pitch. Very funny, very funny. They kept away from him. He said he managed to lose his markers easily afterwards. Destiny 5, I like the music. I just called background music, elevator music. That's all right, man. That's all right. I like listening to elevator music. Remember, if you want to, the sort of crap I like listening to, there is, I can't be bothered getting the link, but if you look on my channel, there's a public playlist I've got called Shazam's Not Spurs, and that pretty much consists of songs I hear as I'm driving around. I just add them to that if I like them. Might be a thing, you might not. I'm not a curator. Peter Kahadji's famous coach, once he can't understand the English players working so hard to win the ball and then give away a ball again. I know, give it away so easily. You can't attack if you ain't got the ball. You got to have the ball. I think Chris said this he put it really well in the show the other night when I was on, and he was saying that the best form of defence is attack, because when you don't have the ball, you're defending. So you have to get the ball back. That's attacking. I think that was a good way of putting it. Not precise. Still, I think not being able to build your team alongside of Son and Kane not winning anything, just ridiculous, sad to see. Yeah, I know, man. I know. But hey, whatever. Lineker dragging his arse around the pitch like a dog. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Do you believe that July the 1st is the first day of pre-season? Well, we don't have to wait for Tanguy and Don Bella to come in this year anyway. Anyway, I've done an hour. You've got me there. You got me over the line. Thank you very much, folks. Quite a lot of people watching tonight. I'm tempted to go further, but I am tired. Just don't want to spoil. Look at that. I'm spoiling the illusion. Look at this. Maybe I've got it a little bit too far away. Thanks very much for joining me, folks. Euros are a couple of days away. Transfer window's about to start opening. We can crawl out of our football hibernation caves and get excited about crap again. It's going to be good. Thanks to everyone that has been watching. It's quite a few of you tonight. Thanks very much, folks. And thanks to people that are commenting. Thanks to all the Hotspur Hippie commune members that keep the channel going. Thanks to people with super chats. People like Adrian Cheer. Thank you very much for the super chat tonight. And if you've liked it, click like and subscribe if you want to. If you haven't, or if you hate it, click the thumbs down. Leave a shitty comment, because it still, YouTube doesn't know. It just thinks people are watching it. That's all they give a crap about, whether people are watching it. So you can hate watch it. I don't care. Probably prefer you not to, because I don't like twats in the comments. But it's been a night. Oh, it's sneaking in. Can I be bought? Yes, I fucking can. Here's Destiny 5 for the super chat. £1.99. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. You say you're a hippie? What, you hypocrite? You're after money? Yeah, because I need to bloody survive and eat food and shit. But remember, at heart, the channel, the clue is in the title. That's what it's all about. I hope you've all had a fun time. If you're watching it afterwards, I hope you've had fun watching it. It's distracted you a bit away from the tremors and tribulations of 2024. There's more in 24. I'll give you an example of something more I saw from 2024. Couldn't believe this last night. Bus timetables, bits of paper at the bus stop. You look at your bus number and you see all the times. Not in Sydney town centre anymore. No, it's a QR code. So I was at the traffic lights and I saw this old deer trying to do, and it was pitch black. There's no bloody way. So there you go. There's more in 24. So I hope it's distracted you away from that, folks. Till next time. Till next time, I will just say, peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs. Engage. Ooh.